morning, girls. It's time for science story time. Today we're going to talk about hypothesis. But first, I have a story for you. It's a story that I bet a lot of you have heard before. It's the story of the three little pigs. Here's the first little pig. Do you remember what the first little pig built his house out of? Straw. He was too tired and lazy to build his house of bricks, so he just made a straw house. And he was happy with his straw house until along came the big bad wolf. And he said, little pig, let me come in. Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin. Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in. And the little wolf huffed and he puffed and he blew the house away. And that little pig ran away. Do you remember what the second little pig built his house out of? Sticks. And he was perfectly happy with his house of sticks until the big bad wolf came and he said, little pig, let me come in. Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin. Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in. And he blew the house of sticks away. And that little pig ran away. Do you remember what the third little pig built his house out of? Bricks. And the big bad wolf came along and said, little pig, let me come in. Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin. Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in. But he couldn't blow in the house in. The big bad wolf's breath couldn't blow the bricks. And the big bad wolf said, I know what I'll do. I'll get in your house a different way. And he tried to climb up the house and go in the chimney, but he got stuck. And all the three little pigs laughed at him and said, ha ha, you can't get in the house of bricks. And they lived happily ever after in the house of bricks together, and the wolf couldn't get them. The end. Now the wolf in that story was kind of like a scientist. He made a hypothesis, a guess, and then tested it out, did an experiment to see if it would work. First, he hypothesized that he could blow straw, and he could. And then he hypothesized he could blow sticks, and he could. And then he hypothesized he could blow bricks. But when he tested his hypothesis, it was wrong. He couldn't blow bricks. I'm going to do a similar experiment today, too. Now, this is an experiment you should do with your grown-up because you're using something that has electricity or batteries. I'm going to use a little fan to make the wind. If you don't have a fan at home, maybe your grown-up has a hairdryer you can use or can help you find something else. I want to start by using something that's kind of like straw. So I found some raffia. That's something you use for crafts, and we happen to have it at the library because we do a lot of crafts here. But if you don't have it at home, maybe your grown-up will let you pick some grass from the yard to use, or maybe they have some yarn. I'm sure they'll have some good ideas. Now, this looks like the straw in the story, so I hypothesize that the fan will blow the straw. Let's see what happens. I was right. I tested my hypothesis and the raffia blew away.